I'm Kendall.
And I'm Cassie.
And tonight we are Jonesing with
Mann. And tonight we're jonesing on Knob Creek Smokey Maple. Yeah. So, ladies, I want to thank you for joining me on this wonderful episode of Jonesing with Mann. We are going to be partaking in some of this Knob Creek here. So, welcome.
Thank you.
All the way from the Commonwealth of VA. All right, so I'm gonna run down a couple things for you. It's just natural, free flowing. You just kind of say what you want to say, and we'll just see where the night goes, right?
Sounds good.
Okay, cool. So house rules is once we get out of the conversation piece, we'll take a couple shots. We'll do a neat shot. We'll kind of talk about what we like, what we don't like, and then we'll. I know that scares you, but that's okay.
It's okay. We're gonna get there.
Power through.
We're gonna get there. Yeah.
And then we'll pour it on the rocks. We got a nice whiskey ball, and we'll slide it across there. A lot of times the ice kind of brings out some different flavors and things of that sort. So it's usually you can tell a noticeable difference. I've never tried this either, so it'll be a first time for me.
Oh, you've never tried?
No, we like to crack the bottle, crack it. I love that sound when you crack a new bottle.
Yes.
But okay, so Knob Creek, if I'm not mistaken, Knob Creek is a Evan Williams brand. So it's coming from a pretty renowned, known family. The whole Smokey Maple, there's been Crown does a maple, Evan Williams does a maple. I think even Jack Daniels does a maple, I believe, or Jack, one of them. So it's a real big thing. Crown even released Texas Mesquite earlier this year, which, we say woo, but it really wasn't. It was a woo situation, but it wasn't a good woo.
Was it a flop?
It was definitely a flop.
Oh,
it was a flip flop, like we like to say.
Rough.
So I'm hoping that this is better. I'm super excited to try it. I hate that Jones couldn't be with us tonight, but maybe you get to meet Jones later down the road. A little warm in Studio West as it always is in here. It's the lights and the excitement. So later on, I'll ask you guys, a little bit about yourself, maybe something about your tipsy tale, but we'll see. So what do you ladies normally drink?
I prefer vodka.
Vodka, okay, so this is going to be like opposite end of the spectrum for you.
But I like bourbon.
Okay, you like a little bourbon?
Yeah, my dad used to put it in his coffee.
Oh, so was that before work or
it was like
before babysitting?
It was probably like on a Sunday.
Okay, nice Sunday, relaxing. Okay,
after brunch.
Cool. Yeah. All right. So what bourbon do you like?
The only bourbon I've ever had is this.
It's Knob Creek, really? Okay.
But not this one. Not
the Smokey Maple. Okay. And what about whiskey? What whiskey do you like? I'm not whiskey. I'm sorry. Vodka.
Oh, vodka. Well, I prefer Tito's.
Tito's. Okay. Cool. What about you?
I always stick with the wild turkey.
Wild turkey.
It's not exactly like the greatest thing in the world, but
it
goes down smooth.
Wild turkey's impressed me. I tried the Long Branch, which was the smokier kind of, and that wasn't bad at all. And I actually, in the battle of the honeys between Jack Honey and Wild Turkey Honey is 10 times better than Jack Honey. Way better. All right, so let's get into this. So this is a 90 proof. This is a 750 milliliter bottle. I bought it in Florida in June, and I want to say it was about $30. I've heard that it's gotten cheaper, which is usually not a good sign. But I'll hunt down my receipt and see if I can get you an exact price on that. So let's do what we came to do.
All right. Pop that bottle.
I was a little nervous because this has got this heavy duty wax around it, kind of like a Maker's Mark wax dips, but it came off. No battle of the bottle with Mann. We'll pull us a couple of shot glasses here. We'll pop the top.
Wait for it.
Oh, yeah. Ooh, somewhat satisfying.
Okay. Smells very mapley.
Yeah,
very maple.
Smells like waffles.
All right, so house rules. We'll start us off with a neat shot.
All right.
I will, because I know that we're not heavy duty shooters. We'll do half shot.
Sounds good.
We'll power through a half.
Okay.
All right, so I'll pass one.
Thank you.
So let's take a whiff. Now that smells like Sunday morning pancakes. Your dad might have been having coffee, but if he was having pancakes, this is what it would be.
It definitely smells syrupy.
I really, because it says on the bottle Kentucky straight whiskey or Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey, I really didn't expect to get this much maple.
Yeah.
I don't get any smoked at all.
I don't either.
Yeah.
None at all.
I get all maple.
All maple. Okay. Around here, I'm supposed to say, it's got little legs on it. You see how it kind of sticks to the glass a little bit,
Oh, is that what that means?
little creamy viscosity kind of.
Oh.
Looks like let's just around here we say clink 'em and drink 'em.
Okay.
So let's clink 'em
Clink.
and drink.
Oh, did we clink?
Yeah, they clink.
Oh, we
Okay.
Y'all two clink.
Yeah. Okay.
I promise we haven't been drinking too much already. I promise. All right, let's do it. Let's down it.
It's not bad.
It's not.
Not bad. Got a little heat.
Yeah,
Very
after
a lot,
the aftertaste
yeah.
That heat-
is
that
really
heat is
opening
still-
you up.
It's not.
Warm me up in the wintertime.
I swear, it is not. It's smooth.
Very smooth.
It's smooth.
That's really not bad. Once you get past the aftertaste, not even that you have to get past it. But it's hot for a minute.
It is.
Yeah. And I'm already hot, so it's. Ooh, I didn't mean to.
These whiskey balls are a nice touch.
Yeah, and the whiskey balls make it look like it's a little bit bigger than what it is. So.
Yeah.
So let's pop the top on that. All right, so this is the on the rocks pour. So let's pass them around. Now I think the maple kind of goes away
I smell
a
more
lot.
bourbon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now I will say on the neat shot, I did taste the bourbon on the back end.
I did.
Oh,
On
yeah.
On the top, it was really rich, a lot of maple. On the bottom, I got that familiar bourbon flavor.
Yeah, I would agree.
Yeah.
Click them and drink them.
Clink 'em and drink 'em. Definitely more bourbony.
Definitely more bourbony. Like it's almost like two different drinks.
It is. I don't feel that heat. I don't feel that heat.
It's weird because you can like taste the maple on your lips.
But not
More so
on
than in
your
your
tongue.
mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's really weird.
That is weird. That's very strange that it tastes like two different drinks.
Yeah. Because like right now I really get like I had some pancakes and I'm washing it down with some bourbon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The neat shot was really like I was drinking pancake bourbon.
Correct.
So a lot less bourbon on the neat, a lot more bourbon on the shot. I mean on the rocks.
Yeah,
more bourbon
I
on
agree.
the rocks.
There's not as much burn though. I feel
Not
like.
as not.
And I
I mean
think
the burn is
it
the
smells.
burn is pretty much gone.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I don't feel the burn at all with it on the rocks.
And it really smells like bourbon. Ooh,
Yeah.
interesting. So while we're kind of letting this taste and settle in, we'll get a couple tastes. What about any tipsy tales that you ladies would like to share?
Well, we'll
I
let
happen to-
Cassie go first.
I happen to know that once or twice you guys have had an adult beverage before.
True. True.
Me.
No, me? Never.
Oh, so you want me to go first?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'll try to keep it decent here, but we have this local fair that comes to town once a year, and it's like people travel from all over to come to this fair. They always have tons of goats, and me and my friends, we were a little tipsy at the fair, and I was wearing a dress, and we were looking at the goats, and there was one goat in particular that had like an abnormally large genitalia area going on, okay?
Oh.
Very large. Me and my friends were geeking out. We're just cracking up at this. There's these other country boys, we'll say, across the way who were laughing just as hard. And I'm thinking, they're seeing this crazy goat too. No, what was happening was a totally different goat was lifting up my dress while I'm just dying laughing at the big balls goat. So Yeah.
Meanwhile,
The
you had
goats
no
have
idea.
never been the same.
Goats have never
I'm
been the
always
same.
very cautious around the goats.
I'm
Oh.
sure.
You know, I don't think I've ever been more afraid of a tipsy tale than leading out with. Okay, first it was at this time at the carnival or fair.
Yeah.
Okay, that was like okay,
That's
and then
when
it was
you know.
like I was wearing a dress. And then there was goats, and I was like, "Oh, okay, where is this going here?"
It's close to Halloween, but
okay.
we're not going. It wasn't that.
Oh,
bad.
wasn't that bad? Okay,
Oh,
yeah, it was
man.
good. It was good. I think that's gonna top my tipsy. That's one of my favorite.
That was
tipsy tales.
I just
Yeah,
There's
yeah,
there's
yeah.
been more, but
Yeah.
not that we can speak of.
Yeah,
Not that you can speak of.
that's a good edit. I'm not edited, but a good rated G.
It's like PG-13.
PG.
The goat tails.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have
The
you
goat
always had a thing? With goat? Is it the beard on goats?
I
You know-
love goats. I think they're cute, but the one with that one was not cute.
Well, was your love of goats before the dress incident or after?
Before. And
Okay,
I like
okay,
goat
okay.
parkour. If you've ever seen any goat parkour videos.
Goat parkour.
Just
Never
pull
seen
that
them.
up.
Okay.
Is that like parkour, hardcore?
It's basically just baby goats jumping.
Oh,
So
okay.
that's why, and they have baby goats, but they
Okay.
also have big ones mixed in. So you can't. You gotta. You win
Goat
some, you
parkour.
lose some.
Hey, look, if I can find a link to it, I'll link y'all some heavy duty goat parkour action. I don't know what that goat was planning, but doesn't sound like parkour.
No.
What about you, Kendall?
Well, I can recall a time when we had a babysitter and me and my boyfriend were out having drinks. We came back. It was cold. It was winter. And I took my shoes off immediately when I got in the house. And into the kitchen I went and I proceeded to ice skate. Like, actually twirl in the kitchen with my socks on.
Oh.
And my 9-year-old daughter comes to me and asks me what I'm doing. She wakes up because I guess she hears me and her dad get home. And I'm ice skating in the kitchen.
Very, very risky business.
Yeah, well, she
Okay.
was like, "What are you doing? Why? Why are you ice skating in here?"
Huh?
And I even closed like the curtain. I took the curtain down in front of her face and everything. I said, "The show is over. I'm closing the curtains. My performance is done." And I acted like,
Thank you very much.
Yeah, and I just acted like I was doing a twirl in a ice skating rink in my kitchen.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Did she score you?
No, she talked about it the next morning. She wanted to know if she could go ice skating
she
and why it
scored
wasn't
you.
the same.
She scored you. We're scoring you right now, so she scored you. I'm just gonna say.
The good news is I remember this.
Okay.
I do remember this, and we talked about it the next morning, and I just told her I was having a good time with her dad, and my socks were slippery, and so was the floor, and so I pretended to ice skate.
That could have been a very different story. So I think
I think
you
are correct.
This will
She
keep
came
her
in.
from having to do some sort of couch conversations in the future.
Yes.
I don't think that'll impact her in that.
No.
We're good. We're good.
Yeah,
we're
she
good.
came in right at the nick of
Now,
time.
now the goat story, I don't know. That might be, we might have to talk about that one later. Yeah.
Goats.
Yeah.
You really had no idea the goat was up
No,
your
I
dress.
really thought those guys were laughing at the size of that goat's testicular area. Just like we were. I thought we were all laughing at the same thing, but no.
Were you just like overly joyous?
Yeah, it was like so
I'm walking
funny.
in the store.
It
Like,
was like
it was just so
funny.
exciting and just
We were like dying laughing, and I mean, it almost like sobered me up a little bit because I was like,
Whoa.
whoa,
Yeah.
it's like a glitch.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So, okay, thank you, ladies, for sharing. Do y'all have? I didn't pre-warn you, but do you have any social media that you guys want to share?
Sure, I'm on Facebook.
Okay. Under.
Kendall Chamberlain.
Okay.
And I'm more of an Instagram person, so
On the gram.
yep, I'm Cass Craig. So you'll have to spell that one out for him.
Okay. Yeah, send it to
Don't
me,
get
and
confused.
we'll put it down there at the bottom.
Right. Just
All right.
Tag it.
So this is what everybody came for, to find out what we think of this. So is this a favorite or a flop?
I'm going to go with favorite. For me, it was really good.
Okay.
And I liked how it was different according to how you had it.
Yeah.
I'd say favorite too. I mean, it was good. It wasn't, sometimes you drink stuff and you're like, ugh. No, we're
Yeah.
good.
Okay, cool. Have you ladies had Crown Maple?
I have.
Does it remind you of this at all?
It's a little thicker, I think. Crown Maple is.
Yeah, Crown Maple is. Yeah, for sure. I actually as I kind of read a little bit more of this, I thought there would be some comparison, but this is a definitive line between this. I like this better than Crown Maple.
Yeah,
I do too.
I'm not a Crown Maple fan.
It's way too thick. It's like the consistency is very different.
Yeah, and it's just Crown and Knob Creek in general are just
two different things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. Well, any last words for our Jones and Mann audience?
I was excited to be here with you. Thank you for asking.
Too.
Glad you guys could join. You can find us. Be sure to subscribe or click the bell. We're always looking for ideas and suggestions. This has been. I'm sorry. I'm getting ahead of myself. Mm-hmm. You can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter under @JonesNmann.com. And this has been another episode of Jones and Mann. I appreciate you jonesing with Mann. Look forward to hanging with you ladies later. Maybe we can drink some more of this and chat.
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, we'll see you next time. Jones and Mann.